What's up, y'all? Getting ready for the Rangers and the Rays here this afternoon. 2:30 pregame coverage on 105.3 The Fan and the Texas Rangers Radio Network. First pitch right around 3:10. All right, so the Rangers beat the Rays last night. That means a few things. One, the Rangers woke up today tied for the top wild card spot in the American League with Tampa. Both teams 46 and 36. The Rangers, for the first time this year, are 10 games over 500. But while the Rangers and Rays have the same record, they're going in different directions. The Rangers are doing this right now. The Rays are doing this right now. And that can change in a heartbeat. But the Rays are 5 and 12 over their last 17 games, while the Rangers are riding a season-best 6-game winning streak. Now, with the win yesterday, the Rangers guarantee a winning road trip over this 6-game stretch away from Globe Life Park. They won the first 3 against the Tigers. They won yesterday against the Rays. At worst, they'll finish 4 and 2 over the course of this road trip. They can win this Tampa Bay series by winning a game today or tomorrow. So let's get you ready for today's game. The starting pitching for the Rangers has been huge, including Lance Lynn's 8 scoreless innings yesterday. The Rangers have a .48 ERA over this last turn through the rotation, starting with Adrian Sampson's last start, in which he went 7 innings, allowing just a run. Now, over the Rangers' last 8 games, their rotation's ERA is just under 2. Now, they're facing Brendan McKay today. Speaking of starting pitching, he's making his Major League debut, one of the top prospects in all of baseball. You check different publications, he's usually no lower than the 25th best prospect. I've seen him up as high as the low teens. 2 years and change ago, he was the 4th overall pick by Tampa Bay as a two-way player, and he's still DHing some in the minors, or had been, no longer playing first base, and he has been dominant on the mound. I'm going to read you his AA numbers. 3-0 with a 1.30 ERA, opposing hitters batting .172 against him with 62 strikeouts in 41 innings. Up to AAA with the AAA Durham Bulls, 3-0 with a 1.08 ERA. In 25 innings, 26 strikeouts, opposing hitters batting .155 against him. He's a lefty, good fastball, good breaking ball, going to be a tough test for the Rangers here today. All right, now Adrian Sampson, the Rangers starter. Now, the fastball hasn't been a very good pitch for him. Over his last 3 starts, opposing hitters are batting .436 against the fastball with 3 home runs. But the other stuff has been really good. Over that same stretch, the last 3 starts, opposing hitters are just 3 for 25 against the other stuff that Sampson throws, most notably a slider and a changeup. Now, he's pitching away from Globe Life Park, and I know a lot of people think Globe Life Park is so tough on pitchers. Well, for Adrian Sampson, he's been a lot better at Globe Life Park. A 2.86 ERA at home, an ERA right around 7 on the road. So we'll see if he can try and correct some of those road woes. Now, good news is that the Rays, as we mentioned, have been struggling. 5 and 12 in their last 17 games, and over that stretch, they're scoring just over 3.5 runs per game. That either means that Adrian's catching them at the right time, or maybe he's catching them at the wrong time, because this Tampa Bay offense is too good to stay that low for this long. They're going to break out eventually. Hopefully it's not this weekend. Now, Willie Calhoun, speaking of offense, has reached base in all 16 games he's played this year. That's currently one of the longest streaks, active on-base streaks in Major League Baseball. Carlos Santana and Nick Castellanos have reached in 22 straight games. That's the top mark. Mike Moustakas, the injured Corey Seager, and Ehire Adrianza have reached in 20 straight games. Kevin Newman of the Pirates in 18, and then there's Willie Calhoun at 16. He's in the lineup again, trying to do some damage against the lefty Brendan McKay. Rougned Odor not in the lineup. Had cramps yesterday. Not sure yet whether he's out because of the cramps. No roster move is expected. Maybe he's just out because he's facing a tough lefty, and they wanted to give him a day. But it was nice to see Rougie get 3 hits yesterday. Hopefully when he comes back in the lineup, he can pick up where he left off. Finally, Yankees-Red Sox today and tomorrow. 2 games in London. I think this is awesome. It can't do any harm. All right, whether or not this helps propel the growth of Major League Baseball into Europe, I don't know. I don't know that these 2 games alone will do it. Obviously, Major League Baseball is demonstrating a commitment towards that sort of growth and expansion. But playing these 2 games in London isn't going to hurt. I'm excited to see what the response is, and hopefully this is something that continues to happen. And I'm glad Major League Baseball sent the Yankees and the Red Sox and didn't send the Tigers and the Orioles like the NFL has done at times with their London games, sending average to below average teams that don't have brand recognition. Hats off to Major League Baseball. Hats off to the Yankees and Red Sox for being the teams to go over there. All right, Rangers, Rays, 2:30 pregame, 105 through the Fan of the Texas Rangers Radio Network.